Tonight in I-Team exclusive, an undercover Boston police officer beaten by fellow officers after being mistaken as a suspect. Now, 25 years later, Michael Cox is a police chief. As Chief Investigator Cheryl Fiandaca tells us, he has kept quiet about that night for his entire career, until now.
I recall hearing that, when the hitting and beating was going on, that someone said, "Stop, he's a cop."
It was January 1995. Then Boston police officer Michael Cox and his partner were working undercover in the gang unit when they got a radio call about a shooting in Roxbury and a description of the getaway car.
We were able to catch up with the car, and I got out the car and chased it. One of the subjects, he jumped up and over the fence.
Michael was right behind him, but just as he started to climb the fence,
I had hit the back of the head, and I turned around. I think I had hit in the front of the head, and I started to get kicked, punched, hit, and by multiple sides all at once. I kind of remember trying to get up, and at some point seeing like a silhouette of a police officer.
3 Boston police officers were slightly injured.
mistaken for a suspect, Michael was severely beaten.
These were fellow officers. These were your colleagues that did this to you.
Yes.
He was left on the ground until members of his own unit arrived and called for EMS.
They told me I was pretty unrecognizable. I was kind of left out there, and I couldn't understand, why a person would, or people would do that. I'm sure I didn't put up any resistance.
But Michael, who suffered head injuries and kidney damage, says the department put up plenty of resistance and tried to cover up what happened.
Nobody was found responsible anyway for, the criminal activity that occurred.
And it didn't end there. Late-night threatening phone calls and slashed tires, just some of what Michael says his family was subjected to at the hands of the police.
It was clear that, these people wanted me gone. I was like, this is not going to stop. Even if I leave, it's not going to stop.
You stayed with the department.
Yes.
And over 30 years, rose to the highest uniform rank in the Boston Police.
I'm excited.
Last year, he became the chief in Ann Arbor, and until now, rarely talked about that cold January night. But in the wake of the George Floyd murder and the calls for police reform and defunding, he says it's time.
I think there's a need for it now, so people understand that there's people in police departments that get it. I get it in every level. I've been both a victim, I'm a person of color. I know it, I've seen, what it's like, in departments when they fail in this way.
Who do you serve?
You hear the word defund. I don't know of anything that's ever gotten better in this world when it was defunded. Usually you invest in something, and then that's how it gets better.
It would take a civil rights lawsuit for Michael to be compensated. Not bitter, he still believes the job he loves will continue to attract diverse people who want to help their communities. Cheryl Fiandaca, WBZ News.
All right.